Hello and welcome, another video vlog update. Been a while, but just been non-stop, and I thought, since it's been so long, the stair sort of renovation, the last video, that's progressed. Not had a chance to film it purely because I wanted to get it done, and I'm hectic with work, which would surprise you in this sort of situation. And on that, I hope you're all safe, isolating, and keeping yourself away from others. We certainly are, but I'm still having to go out to work, unfortunately. So, but yeah, so the hallway is pretty much done, as you can see. So from the last sort of video you will have seen of it, it was a bomb site, and as you can see, we've managed to make it into something much better. And what I wanted to do with this video is kind of take you through what we've done, the changes made, and what's still outstanding. So yeah, we've got the entrance hall still, which is not quite finished yet, but there's good reasons for that. So we'll start in here and I'll take you through what we need to do.
Open up, you open up, bitch you want BBM.
So the entrance hall, it doesn't look as finished as the normal hall, and there's good reason for that, and it's mainly because of the flooring. So what we need to do is we're going for the Antico Smart Click, weathered oak, the same as what we have in the kitchen and dining room. So as you can see, that's climatising on the floor. They think it's Antico, say it wants to be in the room for 24 hours. It's been there probably a week now, but yeah, it's ready to go down. That meaning, I'm not a fan of having the edging on top of flooring, for the expansion gap with the skirting boards. So what we said is we'll put the flooring down first, and then the skirting boards and architrave can go on after, purely just in there. So that's why the entrance hall is not quite done. My plan this weekend in and around work, because we've got quite a major thing on at work, project. So if I can, I'll try and get the flooring down, but we will see. And then once the flooring is down, we can get the skirting on, and the architrave on that door, and the doors are booked in to be replaced at the end of April, but again, subject to the current climate, I haven't actually ordered the doors yet, and I don't know if I can, so that may have to be delayed. Hopefully not, because that's really we're sat waiting for. But I need to get the floor down before the doors are fitted. So from here you can see we've had, originally that was a single door, that's where the carpet and why it's like that. So the doors go in this side, and they're going to be two oak glazed doors. The reason we're going to go for that, it'd be nice to keep it open, but the thermostat I've put there, and what we'll do is this room will then be blocked off from all external doors. So you've got the front door and the garage door. So it'll keep the heat in here, and for the rest of the house, control the heating better. So yeah, the entrance hall pretty much done. So what we did is we added some spotlights in, one up there as well, new door, the alarm's in, new radiator, and then we just need flooring, doors, and that's in there done.
Open up, you open up, bitch you want BBM. We should be closer than friends, if you open up.
So the main hall, and yeah, the last time you'll seen this, it was a right state. When we did the kitchen and the living room, this was sort of the storage area for everything, and we did make the decision to start all the downstairs at the same time. If we've got dust, let's get it done and out of the way. So we was also going to paint the stairs, and halfway through there we decided not to. And I've covered the topic a few times over on Instagram, but we decided to rub the stairs down to reveal the natural colour. Now, I haven't touched the treads, but it's hard to show on camera the actual difference, but it's more the texture that's differed. And what I did with that, rubbed the stairs down, and then we've oiled them with Osmo Polix, I think it is semi-matte, and it's just really giving it a natural sort of colour and feel. The stairs had also dropped about 5mm, so what we've done, temporarily when we moved in, we put a batten of wood there just to support them. So what we've done is we've raised the stairs up back to the 5mm so it's all level, and then added this new newel post in, white oak matching, and we cut it quite impressively, if I do say so myself, nicely round, and then it's also supported on there, oops, bang my head, and then goes up, and then we've added this chamfer just to match in nicely with that. I think it looks great. So the next job for the stairs is we need to get them prepped for glass. So what we're doing is we're having 2 panes of glass there, and on each sort of tread up, and then 1 glass there with 50mm gaps either side, and I think that will really make it a bit more modern. We changed the newel post caps. Now these are actually sort of turned as one piece, so we've had to cut them off with a circular saw and then replace with the wooden ones, as you can see up there. Still that one missing because it's a bit more complicated, but yeah, it's really transformed the stairs. And then the final job, which is something that can be done now, is carpet up on the landing bit and all the way up. Quite a few people have said, why don't you go for sort of a centre tread thing? Not for us, we just want it homely. We have found a very, very, very similar carpet, which if I show you, I've got a sample here from Carpet Right, and as you can see, it's near on an identical match. So yeah, so that's going to go on the stairs, give it that homely feel, get rid of the clunking of the stairs, and yeah, so that's that. Something we wanted to do in this house is sort of create it into what a new build would be. As rewinding probably back a year now, we did actually reserve a new build before buying this one, but unfortunately it wasn't meant to be. I think there's a video on that, or there is, over on Instagram, so probably worth a read about leasehold and not being told about it. But yeah, so what we wanted to do in here is sort of renew everything. So what we've done is all architrave skirting board has been renewed, same in there as well, and then we've also renewed all the light switches for brand new ones. They score more click. Now, I'm not a massive fan of them, but the electrician put them in the kitchen. I have changed the kitchen ones to brushed nickel. However, that freed up a load of white ones which I used in the living room, and then I've bought the same for in here. I'm one of these people that if I've got one of them, they've all got to match it. So that's what we've done. They're good enough, and I'm sure they'll last, but even if a light switch goes, I think it's 80p or 90p for a new one, which I can cope with. Another job this room has created us, and it's been a nightmare for, is the lighting. So before, there wasn't a light there. The light was where the smoke alarm is. And what we decided, now also there was a big crack along the ceiling there. So what we did is, before repairing the crack, I got the cable ran in for the new light, because down there we're pitch black on an evening. So I wanted to brighten this area up, and then to centralise that light and for a better position of the smoke alarm or fire alarm, the Nest Protect anyway, we switched them around. This light's more central now, and makes a massive difference to making it more airy and lighter. Another job was putting coving there. Now it's stopped around here. Now you'll never know where it joined. Now what we think's happened is, previously to us moving in, that newel post there that goes upstairs was loose. So we've tightened that back up, and we think that broke away this coving, but rather than repair it and make it good, they just cut it and left it as is, and we didn't want that. So that's been repaired, and I think that covers us. Now, it doesn't seem like much, but this room has been the most complicated, not only for time, but just niggly little jobs. And then the stairs put a massive spanner in the works, so it's probably took us 6 to 8 weeks to do. And we did want it done for February, but I was ill in January, which it seems a lot of other people were, which is very weird given the virus that's going around. But yeah, so that's that. It's been a pain, but the result, absolutely worth it. I think it looks great. When we get the new doors on, it'll look fantastic. Now, something you may be able to help us with. So door wise, we're going for outdoors, of course. We're having full length glazed double doors there. Obviously the garage door and toilet door will be non-glazed, but the living room and the kitchen. So we've got to have fire doors because it's a 3-storey house, but we can't get full glazed fire doors. So we were just going to have solid, can't see through them. What we're thinking is, do we have half glazed for the kitchen and living room? Let us know down below. Good to hear some opinions, because we're unsure, but we're trying to get the house as light as possible, particularly in the middle of the house, which this is, and we think that will help between the living room. So yeah, let us know what you think down below. So then the final part of the hallway, which I've literally, and as you've seen at the start of this video, we've got it painted, and I've literally just half an hour ago put this carpet back down. Please ignore the join there, which you can barely see if I hadn't told you. So another sort of task that we didn't realise we had was putting the door frame in. So before, it had architrave on, but it was painted gloss white, which made me think there was a door frame there. We just had a door. So I took the architrave off, started rubbing down what I thought was wood, and it turned out it was plaster. There was no door frame. So that was a job that we didn't expect, and yeah, we had to have a door frame put in, and it sort of put a halt on things because I got a joiner to do that. He was delayed, and it was just a bit of a pain, but we've got the architrave on, it's done. So under the stairs, not a lot's happened in here. That will be covered up. There was some plywood on there, so some painted board, but it was fixed to the stairs, but it cracked all the way around there. It looked a mess, so I ripped that off, which revealed all these little screws and allowed me to tighten the stairs up, stop it squeaking. So what I'm going to do is put some battens on the wall and then refix a new piece of wood up there and paint it as we have done with those bits of wood, and that will make it feel nice and bright and also cover sort of the underneath of the stairs. Then for lighting, I added a spotlighting on a motion sensor. There was a light switch on that wall there, got rid of that and just put it on a sensor, so when we do get a door on there, it's a case of opening the door, light comes on, happy days. Quite a lot of filling had to be done on this wall. It looked a mess. There was a door there, so we've had that done. And then we've gone for inside, all new skirting boards and an architrave on the inside also. No one's going to see it on the inside, but may as well, haven't we? We've got it from Skirtings for You. They helped me out, and I had some spare, so why not? So, yeah, bit of an overview of what we've been up to. I added the nesting, as I've said. We've got the nice blinds to go, blind up, and yeah, it's come together lovely. I'll add some photos in, probably a bit halfway, and show you what sort of the journey was. I didn't sort of document it as much as I'd like, due to feeling ill and not being wanting to be on camera really. So yeah, I hope you agree. It looks great, and let me know what you think. Next job, carpet, glass, and let's get it done and take it from there. So I hope you've enjoyed following the journey so far. Plenty more work to do. I'm going to try and record fitting the Antico click. Looks fairly straightforward, so we'll see what we get on with there. And yeah, so please give it a thumbs up if you like it, and be sure to subscribe to follow the journey further and further. Also, head over to Instagram, newbuild_DIY_journey, to follow more behind the scenes sort of stuff, and what I do on a day-to-day basis with the house. And yeah, follow the journey. Thanks for watching. Hope you all stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.